walls that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I'll never let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you win. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone. Always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fake now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, it's so cold outside, I'm alone, it's so cold.
ওদের ব্যাপার আমার থোড়ি
আর স্ট্রিমে লিখছে লোকজন
একজনকে দেখলাম লিখে দিয়েছে আমার ব্যাপার আমার ব্যাপার কেন পাথরে
আরে বাবা তোর থ্রু দিয়েই তো লোকজন যারা দেখছে তারা তো কানেক্ট করবে
পাগল মাথা খারাপ তো
তাহলে কি
কি বলছিস আরে যে দিয়ে দিয়েছে ও আইডি পাসওয়ার্ড তাদেরকে আমাকে কেন বলছিস আমি তো স্ট্রিম করবো খালি
স্ট্রিম করবে তোর থ্রু দিয়ে তো জানতে পারবে না
কি জানবো
যে 25 স্পটে লোকজন বলছে যে
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path. If you want it bad, I'm gonna show you where it's at. Yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done. I'll be number one, working hella hard until I get just what I want. Yeah, rise just like the sun. Yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I fall. Yeah, always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Yeah, let's go. I don't wanna break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, oh yeah, only, oh yeah, I'm lonely, oh damn, I'm going to win. I want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path. If you want it bad, I'm gonna show you where it's at.
Well, hello, welcome everyone. This is GW's Frost. We'll be casting out your infamous Esports T3 customs. This is the 2 p.m. match, and in the next we'll have the T2 customs going on from 3:30 p.m. So be live, stay tuned, and hang in, everyone. Now, looking at the playing path, we can definitely see the playing path moving straight towards the Novo, cutting across Gatka side, and eventually over the Sosnovka military base. So if we see some drops coming towards the Georgepol city side, that would be nothing common. Now, taking at the different squads with coming out with different sort of strategies, and this is a very great initiative taken by these infamous boys. So GG's to them, very well done for creating a platform for all the underdog teams, underdog players who will be battling out in this classic map of Erangel. Now, right now we're seeing Team RTW. They are actually having a peculiar drop location. You may say that this is a kind of drop location of the Fnatic team of India. This spot is definitely good when it comes to strategical point of view, but when it comes to the looting point of view, you might just get a little less amount of loot. But in the meantime, we can see Team INF Revolt already has that M4 in his hand, and he's not only opening the doors, he's even breaking them with his shotgun. Now, all these players of Team INF, they have definitely opted out for that Fnatic drop location, and we basically call this as the Sugar Hills and the Sugar Compounds. And then comes the double bonds, as Coach Autumn of Fnatic has said and has explained to his audiences that how the Fnatic boys do drop. Now, moving on to other teams, if we move on to squad number 4, they are actually looting the farm side region. They won't have any difficulty in rotation, as they would have quite a number of vehicles. And somewhere we see Team Matrix already has taken a fight. So moving on to that fight, now Team Matrix Demon, he's the solo member, and he is definitely the saddest guy, because his friends or teammates were not able to join the match. So he will be a solo squad member and battling out with all other squads. Now, we can see a definitely close fight coming in very soon from squad number 19 and team number 23, that is Matrix Demon, excuse me. He will be in close combat with, and he takes down team number, he takes down and he is able to confirm him as well. Now, Team IGT Tanu has been confirmed, and Matrix Demon, he is just in there, he's just puzzling his opponents inside these crates or containers, you may say. Now, he is just waiting out for his opponents to give that chance for him to actually have that loophole in them, or they just come out in the open and he would catch them off guard and confirm him. And a real Sinchan in the meantime gets knocked by Team Rex. So I can see some initial fights taking on everywhere. Rex confirmed the location, so team number 4 will be down to 3-man squad, and HP squad OP. He did that one tap M16 and even got the knock on Rex Pablo. So that is quite a good tapping of M16 we can see, and even with that red dot coming in. Now he has to smoke him up and eventually fall back. Like, he has no other options to choose. And yes, as I said, he needs to fall back, and he just goes and wants to regroup with his teammates. And Team Rex in the meantime gets his revive on Rex Pablo. Now moving on to team number 6, they are still in the looting phase. I mean, why not? Phase number 1 is definitely in the looting phase, but somewhere Sword OP takes yet another knock with UMP. So moving back again to that fight from being fight in progress. HP Sword OP dealing havoc on squad number 5, that is squad of Rex. And hold on, where are his teammates of squad number 4? I mean, they are nowhere near. So the help would not be coming very soon from squad number 4, and if HP Sword OP gets knocked right now, then he won't be revived very easily. Now Rex guys, they are again giving that revive, and they are regrouping themselves. They are regrouping themselves in quite a beautiful scenario, and HP Sword OP has definitely taken the flank on squad number 5, that is team number Rex. Now Sword OP has his friends coming in from different directions, and they would definitely regroup themselves and eventually give that support. And now team number 4 will pound upon them like hungry coyotes, and let's see if they can wipe out. And that laser beam spray is coming out from NS Deflect 2 OP on team number Rex, and team number Rex decides to fall back as they are in a very bad scenario, very bad position from the strategical point of view. Now if I can take a wall view of this fight, in team squad number 5 is definitely clustered in 1 or 2 compounds, and team number 4 has their flankings going on. I can see only 3 members of squad number team number 4, and of course, why not, Real Sinchan has been confirmed, knocked and confirmed. Now moving on to squad number 8, they are looting the southern part of military base. So this is quite a peculiar rotation coming in from squad number 8, although they are 2 men strong, but they can deal a havoc because the military loot is definitely a solid one. Now team number 9, that is Titan Ninja and his boys, they are looting. They did loot the Georgopol crates and are moving towards the Georgopol city to find some vehicles and go for rotations towards the zone, and that would be quite a long rotation coming in from team number 9. Now team number 11, they have opted to take that drop location of Team Seoul, that is the western part of Georgopol, where you don't have any shortages of vehicles. You have like 4 or 5 vehicles in sight, and all of the members are opting for the vehicle rotation from the pre-mosque region towards Ferry Pier, I suppose. And this team is being consisted by Delta Chirag, Delta Gecko, Delta Priyesh and Delta Arix. Now all of the members are definitely rotating towards Ferry Pier, where there is no other squad to gatekeep them. But wait a second, Team Rex is definitely coming towards the bridge, so they need to be careful enough. Careful enough, if only they don't want to be surrounded by other squads right at the initial position of the fights taking place. Now I see one of the squad looting Yasna safely, and that is squad number 13, and that is none other than TDF Ninja Whitey. They are just having a gala time right now, but they do need to rotate 900 meters into the zone, so that is quite you can say a long rotation coming in from TDF, and I would definitely look forward how they are actually rotating towards the zone. Now it's quite amazing to see even Matrix still alive with one-man squad, and he is dealing a havoc on squad number 19, who is also in Nova Repnoi. And why not? Nova is still inside the zone, so who knows, the zone might shift towards the Nova side even. Now moving on to Team TG, they are taking a head-on fight with Team INF, and INF Scratch has been taken down in his Pochinki squad house, and that would be that would definitely shift squad number 22 on a back foot position. Whereas Team TG Myth, he is trying his level best to give those cover fires on squad number 18, which is Team B4L Joker. Now this team is definitely 3-member squad, so if only squad number 22 knew that this team has like 3 members, then they would definitely have pushed easily after getting that knock on team number 18. And we can see a rush coming in from squad number 22 very soon. And Team TG Myth with his Car 98, he is definitely a sniper of his team, and he would definitely love to be at the back position, I mean the cover fire positions of his teammates. So, and look at that position, that is so beautiful in the sense that he can take easy knocks on team number B4L, and why not, that is a beautiful. And wait a second, and how did that not connect on team B4L? I mean, that was bang on. Why it didn't connect, I don't know, whatever. But TG Myth has, as I said, has a beautiful strategical spot on team number 18. Now I am pretty sure that Ash knows Team TG Myth is there, and so he's definitely being very careful on Team TG Myth. Now I can see a flare which and that laser beam spray is coming from Ash. Scarl 6 times. Wait a second, this is utter chaos. I cannot just even. But what was that? And wait a second, the action is still left. Third party coming in from squad number 4. That is so brutal in the sense that squad number 8. And wait, how many teams did come over here? There were 4 squads, and this fight the action is not even done yet. We see even 3 more squads in the same position. So that was the third party at its highest level. RRMXOP has his DP 3 times aim locked in on the Professor of squad number 25. So there are still 2 squads left, and how many squads did rush that? How many squads did rushed over that Pochinki squad house? That was amazing to see. And wait a second, that head got popped off so very easily, and RRMM even gets traded by squad number 25's Professor. And somewhere we see Team INF Spider taking a knock on one of the guys of Titan, and RTW Anonymous again confirms Team Titan members. Now we can see a definitely flank coming in from squad number 25 and Professor's team. And why not? They did get a knock on squad number 4, and definitely squad number 4 is consisting of 3 members, where Real Sinchan OP was finished off so early in the game. Now these boys do have that MP49 and arm, and look at that beautiful skin of arm. Now this gives me hold on, is this glitched? I don't know. Yes, that was a glitch. And as I was saying, that arm skin definitely, I'd love to buy that skin, and why not? That skin is so dope in the sense, 1 shot and 1 knock, and you can just flex with that gun skin coming in. Now moving on to team other members of team 25, they are taking TPTs behind the wall, and F2 Professor, FC2 Professor takes a knock on HP Sword OP and finishes that kill instantly in style. Now having that overview, it's a completely a 1v4 scenario. Can flick OP clutch that 1v4 MP49 did damage, did wipe out squad number 19 so freaking easily. And M249 is, that's why definitely called the god gun in PUBG. That 100 bullets you can slam in front of your opponent's car, vehicle, or even teammates. Who cares? You've got 100 bullets in stock. Now moving on to squad number 24, they are holding the bridge and going for the bridge camp. And I mean, this is, and he is definitely with his FPP mode on. These boys do not know that there is a guy from team number 11. I mean, that is a solo guy from team number 11. Yes, that is Delta Chiragopi, who is in the water, trying to cross the bridge, trying to move into the zone, but he definitely has to take a dip inside water. But wait a second, when you take a dip in water, breathing is illegal in PUBG, because once you get spotted, you are knocked and confirmed instantly. There is a bang-on fight going on between 24 and squad number 2, and Delta Chirag is like the Mexican people who is gatekeeping, who is seeing other squads fight, and in the meantime he would like to rotate inside the zone and take the fight late on and bring his squad's position a little up top, maybe top 5 or even top 6. TDF boys did manage to rotate into the circle and have a safe and secure compound for them. And wait a second, Matrix Demon is still dealing havoc on team number IGT, and he confirms that kill yet again. So Matrix Demon, and he's down to 1 HP, so he needs to heal himself pretty early, and he has that health kit, so he needs to pop in that real quick instead of taking the fight. And he is taking that fight so sleekily, so cheekily, that he takes down one, confirms that member, again goes and just hides himself somewhere in the jungle, somewhere in the jungle. But he is on a head-on fight with squad number 19, and he wipes out squad number 19 in style. And kudos to Matrix Damon. You are the clutch god. I mean, who can do that 1v4 so easily? Doing that solo with squad. That was an amazing gameplay coming from Matrix Demon. But he has to be careful that squad number 16, that is a Rage Clan, is still lurking somewhere beside Matrix. So if he doesn't know, then he would be shredded into ashes pretty early. Now somewhere I see Team ATS taking the fight. Team ATS, they did manage to confirm one kill from squad number 21, that is Red and his boys. Now Harshit is down to 5 HP, so if he don't have the healings, then he might just get knocked outside the circle. But no, in the meantime, he did pop up that first aid kit and will be rotating inside the zone. And why not? That's the main priority of PUBG. PUBG is a survival game after all, so you need to survive first and then take the fight. Team ATS boys, they are trying to spread out squad number 21, and why not? Then Team ATS DRX takes that knock on squad number 21 Red Harshit. That Scarl 3 times coming in hard to squad number 21, and it's down to only Ravan. And Ravan takes a headshot knock. I mean, he has that balls to run Kar 98 in front of that 1v and doing that 1v4 against Team ATS. And he even manages to finish one of the kills. Now ATS is definitely the back foot, and ATS and Trock is definitely getting the revive going on. And if I'm not wrong, team squad number 21 is finished. And yes, that effort, that valiant effort coming in from squad number 21's last member, I mean, that was literally OP from squad number 21. GG's to you boys. The TXOs, they are still at the military base region and will be opting to rotate inside the circle. And he has that PUBG favor in front of him, seeing that beautiful airdrop with that level 3 loadouts and that high DPS guns inside it. Now he had the chance to loot, but no, his friends had already looted, so no, no offense to his teammates or his members. Now whoever have that loot will be definitely in an advantageous position and can take the damage. I mean, the damage received will be much more. And somewhere FC2 Professor takes the DP 3 times knock on TXOs. So I mean, Professor is definitely playing his game like a professor with 6 kills in his name. That is freaking high. And all the kills did come from F2C Professor. Now this player is dealing a huge damage to other squads, and this team will be definitely a lookout who wins this match. I mean, who gets the highest fragger after this match. In the meantime, on my left there was one squad who was taking a swim in the water, and that would be an welcoming sight for FC2 boys as Professor and his teammates take another knock on TXOs. Now does F2C Professor knows that the whole squad is coming on from the water? Now that DP burst coming in from FC2 Professor is definitely a thing to be looked out. And this squad has a DP, has an ARM, has an M249 and whatnot. They have looted 2-3 drops at a time. All of them has that level 3 loadout in their hands. Freak Vishwam. He has that job to look out for team squad number 9 so that no one pushes and takes over their beautiful position from the point of view of strategy coming in. Now he will be definitely popping off the tires of those vehicles so that no one is able to rotate from that compound, from that shack like thing. Now I'm just I'll be so happy if Matrix Venom does make it to top 5, in the sense that he has done that one before clutch, and now he will be opting for some position points. And why not? He has that capability, he has that gun power, so that he can take his team's position to like top 4 in overall standings. And in the meantime, I see team number 8 rotating from the backside position of squad number 23. I mean, this is a solo member of 23, and he has that knowledge. Even he did hear that vehicle sound, but no, team number 8 did not manage to seize Matrix Demon. The Matrix Zeus OP, he will be definitely playing passive as he has no other option to take a swim inside the water. They do have 2 kills and they do see a boat in front of them, but they cannot fire that boat as they are also in the water. But he would definitely try to grab a location on the island and just spray Delta Chirag down, who is rotating in a boat, which can be risky, which can be deadly in the sense that he can be taken down so easily with one spray coming in. Now all of the team ATS members are taking a swim, and ATS Venom doesn't even know that Delta Chirag is there, and he is knocked and finished instantly. Wow, how did he not see him? Now ATS boys, y'all definitely need to be careful when you drive a boat. when you drive a boat and you don't see other and Delta Chirag, he is definitely killing those fishes inside the water and would be confirming all those kills very soon. Delta Chirag dealing a huge damage on ATS boys, and they are so screwed now as Delta Chirag is the only vendor in his boat, and he will have the advantage of running that gun from that boat, sitting and catching some fishes inside the water. And one bullet, it's just a matter of one bullet. If it connects, you are dead. And it's not even a bullet. If the bullet passes by his side, he would be dead. And he... Wait a second. Who does that? ATS Andro drowns himself and does not give the kill to Delta Chirag, and it's all down to team ATS Drax. Now even Delta Chirag was under fire. His boat has been demolished. Now Professor is down, so I hope that Professor gets the revive pretty soon. Now team TDF will be going on bang on F2C, and why not team F2C will be squad with highest track, highest number of kills, and Ninja gets finished by Freak Visham. And the Professor gets the revive finally. And my man gets the revive from his teammates, and he would be back on his foot pretty soon. And no, he gets third party. He gets that third party from team TDF, who has already flanked towards that stone position. And ATS in the back while would be will be a Gala Seer, would be viewing all those fights from underneath the water. Team Rage is definitely on all four, so they will be racking up kills starting right now, as they have that man advantage over all other teams who are down to 2 members or 3 members. And somewhere down the lane, Matrix Demon still manages to go inside the circle, and he has that Groza and M416 on his back. Now it's down to 9 teams, and team TDF, I mean, I definitely need to see that fight between TDF and Professor, guys. Now these boys definitely has 3 kills, and Delta Chirag will be coming into the main island from the shore. So he would be very lucky if he does go unnoticed by other teams who are proning themselves just behind the ridge-like thing. DEFUZExALLSTARS is taking a damage on F2C Professor and confirms that kill, and it's all down to Albatross Summer, who is the solo member from this squad number 25, and this squad did manage to have 7 kills, so they did not stand up as I thought it have been with Professor with that 6 freaking kills. Now he is in a position of he has to do that 1v3 coming in. And I can see team INF on team number 69, Arhan and Hawk. The Matrix Demon yet again manages to knock one guy, and he is definitely outside the zone. And no, my man gets engulfed by the zone. So only the zone could take the Matrix Demon out, and no other place could have done so. 69 Aran gets the revive coming in, and he has to smoke him up so that... Wait a second, Aran, you cannot do that. You have to heal yourself first. He do have that 4 bandages for himself, but I see no health kits, and also 3 boosters and a drink coming in from 69 Aran and his squad mates. DEFUZExALLSTARS, sorry, that's always. They do need to get into the zone, and they are 15 meters outside the zone. Now I can hear some tap sprays coming from M249, and that is amazing to hear when that M249 comes into action. And RTW Anonymous, he tries that flying headshot knock on DEFUZExALLSTARS. And I'm pretty sure this match has quite a lot shifted towards squad number 2, as they do have that hard cover. And and the circle did betray a lot of the teams, and Delta Chirag in the meantime, he would definitely opt for that watery rotation yet again. And why not? Water is still inside the zone, and I can see some AK 3 times coming in hard from RTW Anonymous and 9 squad number 9. They do need to push this compound with all the effort, all confidence which they have inside them. And Delta Chirag in the meanwhile goes down by team members from Rage, and Rage, one of the members goes down by the zone, and they are being gatekept by squad number 8, and in no time team number Rage is shredded into ashes. So that was a good performance coming in from Rage clan. The zone did not favor them, and 69 he did manage to get inside the compound. He definitely needs to heal himself right now, as the Rebel gets down to 1 HP. And TX always takes down Rebel, so it's 1v1 coming from Saga, Spidey. And wait a second, who did play the spoiler? And it was Aran himself playing that spoil sport from his team. He naded himself. That was an LMAO moment coming from squad 69. And team 2 coming really lucky, really lucky, as they were on their knees when squad number 2 did push them. It's now back down to 3 teams, and that is squad number team members from 8, 25 and 2, and it's basically a 2v1 coming in from every team that is alive still yet. Now squad number 25, the Professor's team, he did manage to get to the 3rd position for his team, and he is laying down. He is just crouching himself down at the corner of the house, doing that FPP mode in, so that he can get a better view of the close fights coming in. But squad number 8 from Hawk, COP and Mafia Joker, they are inside the circle, so they have nowhere to rotate or to but in the meantime Rebel manages to survive. But no, Albatross, it's down to RT Anonymous. He is down to 1 HP, and this was Mafia Joker, and the match is finished. And Mafia Joker coming up with a 2v4 thing takes the chicken dinner away in style. That was a great clutch coming from Mafia Joker, who is the highest fragger in this match with 7 kills. Wait a second, who said that? Team INM Spider, he has those 8 kills in his name, so definitely he would be the highest fragger. Now second fragger would be Mafia Joker, and third would be none other than Professor from Team FC2. Now second comes Team INF, third is Team Freak, fourth TX and his boys, fifth is Rage, sixth is the Delta Clan, seventh is ATS, team number 8 is TDF, 9 is Team Matrix. I cannot say that is team, as because he had only one member from his team. Now 10 is Matrix Clan, 11th is Red, 12th is Terminator, 13th is Team IGT, 14th is Team RR and B4L boy, 15 is B4L boys, Team 16 is Team TG, and Team 17 is Rex. So we'll be coming back to the next match of T2 in no time, and we'll be back very soon with T2 customs coming in bang on.